Welcome back to yet another episode of Mom Q&A with Mama's Uncut, where we answer your anonymous questions about parenthood, mothering, and relationships. Again, we have Lisa and Mindy. How are you guys?
Hi, everyone.
Great. Hello.
Are you ready to give some advice?
Always.
Let's get to it. All right. How can I deal with my mother-in-law? First of all, she is very mad that she's not the one who is planning my baby shower. My best friend has decided to take that role, and they do not get along. They never have. My best friend is sending out paper invites, so my spouse asked his mom for her address and whatnot, but she wouldn't give them to him because she wanted to know how many people we were inviting. Her reasoning was to make sure that she had enough people there as well. I don't know why that matters. To top it all off, we were not going to tell many people the baby's name, and she went and posted it on Facebook today. I am livid because now we have to choose a new baby name. It's like she is jealous or something and is trying to have control over everything. Her excuse for putting up the name was so people could personalize baby items. I have really had enough. What should I do?
Go ahead, Mindy. I know where this is going to go.
Oh my goodness. Is this a first grandchild?
Clearly.
I have this sneaking suspicion that this is the first grandbaby or the first one that's close, maybe. The grandma to be needs to chill a little bit. And I think it would be worth just having a conversation with her about it and being like, what's going on? I don't want, or being clear to her about what you expect. Say, if we tell you the baby's name, we don't need anything personalized. Please don't tell anybody about it. Because I always waited to see the baby until I gave my children their names. I never had that like, oh, this is, I'm carrying this baby. I never had that feeling. And it also helped because whenever you give anybody a baby name, they give their opinion right away. So I totally feel the mom on that one. Posting it on Facebook is just opening up for all sorts of stuff. I don't know, just have a conversation with her and tell her you're the grandma at the end of the day. Sure, my friend's throwing the baby shower. You are still this child's grandma. You will be loved and in this child's life. Let's make this work out. I want us to have a good relationship. I want you to be able to spend lots of time with your grandbaby. Let's figure out what's going on. That's how I would say it. Just open it up with lots of love and say, listen, you're going to be the grandma. That's so exciting. Let's just, move past this. Okay, because you don't want drama like that when the baby's born.
You're so much better at this than me. So the thing that really ruffled my feathers in this is that she's got some control over the guest list and she needs to have X amount of friends at the party equivalent to what the mom is or the parents are bringing. Like that for me is just a boundary line of like, where's that coming from? Right. And what is the need for that level of posse to show up anywhere? Right. Like that indicates to me there's something else going on to some degree if she feels she needs her crew to show up too.
My question is too about the mom and the best friend not liking each other. Does that really matter?
No.
I just thought, I'm like, those things don't intersect in my life, but maybe they do in other people's more. I don't know. That might be part of the problem is the mom's trying to compete with the best friend.
Yeah. Well, and pulling it together just to support a party, even though you might be working with or coordinating with somebody you're not a big fan of, you can pull it together for that. Mm-hmm. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So I think this mom I agree with you. I think it's a first grandbaby, but I also think she's got some boundary challenges that kind of need to be addressed. Your approach of doing it in a very constructive and loving way is awesome. I probably would have been more of a hammer over the head, but that's just me.
That's great. There's lots of ways to solve the problem.
Yeah, I do not agree with the mother-in-law posting the name. One, because yeah, it's special to them. They're not 100% sure if that's even going to be the name. And then also, like, I think today it's so important to a lot of people to have a unique name. And so
Yeah.
you don't want to like give out this name and then like people who are due to give birth before you are like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Like, let me name my kid this. I know because my name is Sarah and everybody in the world's name is Sarah. And it's just like when I have it. Yeah, when I have a child, they are going to have a unique name because I went to school with 7 Sarahs, 7 in my class.
I've liked all of the Sarahs in my life though. So that's a big thumbs up to Sarahs everywhere. But yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
So in my family, we're all a version of Elizabeth. So Rose's mom is Elsa, which is German for Elizabeth. Then there's Lisa, which is Elizabeth. And then there's Isabella, my daughter, who is also Elizabeth. Like everyone is just kind of named after Elizabeth. It was unintentional. I didn't actually know Elsa was also Elizabeth. But yeah, and like in the 70s, everybody in school was Lisa. Like everybody.
I thought that's how it was in like the 2000 or like the early 90s, everybody named their kid Sarah. And then early 2000s, we were all named Sarah. But yeah, I think it's just like constructive. Like go sit down, talk to her, be like, look, I really don't understand why you did this. I don't believe it's because of like personalized items. Like you don't have to get me personalized items. Just like get me the things that are on my registry and that's that. So yeah, I think the best way you can handle this is just through a conversation. If she doesn't listen, then you know, maybe you just stop telling her things because clearly she can't keep things to herself.
Yeah, and it's going to get more difficult after the baby arrives.
Yeah. Don't forget to send us over your questions so we can answer them here. Bye.